Avoid pain and suffering, you're still far from success. Pain and also suffering and so the struggles are not the opposite of where you're going, are not the opposite of your success, simply because pain and suffering are part of the ingredients that brings about success. So if you're that one person who's all about personal development and also self-development, please do watch up until the very end. Why? Because I will be sharing with you life-changing information throughout this video. So without any further waste of time, let's get straight into our today's topic, which is not about avoiding the pain and also the struggle. It's all about embracing that pain and so that struggles. Why am I saying this, or why am I sharing with you this kind of information? I've seen that most people avoid pain and also suffering simply because they don't like experiencing some difficulties in life. They don't want to experience failures because they are not tough enough to handle the situation. They are not tough enough to go through the struggle. With this kind of video that I'm doing, I'm there to remind you that you don't have to quit, because the journey is still far than you think. We still have a long way to go. After the struggles and also the pain, we also need to be patient at some point. And also patience is also part of the ingredients that brings about success. Hence I said you need to embrace those struggles, that pain that you're going through, because pain and also suffering is not the opposite of success. It's not the opposite of where you're going, but it's simply part of where you're thinking on going. So guys, those are some of the things that you need to know when you're living in life and also doing whatever you're doing, because whether you like it or not, you are going to experience failures, you are going to experience pain, but it's all up to you on how do you go about handling the pain, because that pain, it shows how much you value success and also how much you are able to handle. Because as soon as you go up, the higher you go, the more struggles and so failures that you're going to face, is the bigger the pressure. Hence I said that you need to embrace those struggles, you need to embrace that pain, because at the end of the day, you are not going to become a successful person who has not gone through pain and so struggles, because successful people are the people who have went through pain, are those people who have went through struggle. Hence I said you need to embrace those challenges. You are presented challenges simply because you are tough enough to handle those situations and also those struggles. Because if you don't want to experience pain and so struggles, in other ways, it simply means that you don't deserve success. Because success comes with a lot of pain, it comes with a lot of struggles. And as soon as you understand that you are better than the most people who have not yet understood that, that's the kind of mentality that you should be adopting. Because I've never met any successful person with an easy past. Every successful person that I've came across and also encountered, they went through some sort of pain and so struggle. If you can watch any movie or any documentary or any series, a person or a steering does not win in the beginning of the movie. They have to go through much struggle and so pain in the beginning and so during the movie, and then after a very long time, that's when you'll see the steering becoming a victory. Because that's a reflection of life, because life is all about ups and downs. You cannot be up at all times. And part of human experience is also about experiencing pain and so struggles. So if you're that one person who's also avoiding pain, you're also avoiding the full experience of life, because life presents to us what it needs to prevent what it needs to present to us, which is you need to go through the positives and so the negatives. And in that journey of going through the negatives and also the positives, you need to remind yourself that you don't have to be perfect to face any situation. We are not perfect. We are not supposed to be perfect. Perfectionism is an illusion. Someone who wants to be perfect in life they are simply telling us and also telling me that they are not human beings. Because part of human experience, just like I did say to you guys, that it's all about experiencing pain and struggle. And if you don't want to experience pain and struggle, you are not one who's going to become successful. If you became successful, very lucky, sooner or later you will experience the pain that I'm talking about. You will be facing those kind of challenges. They might be different from an ordinary person, but in the other way, you are going to experience pain and suffering, which is part of human experience. So guys, I want you to understand that as you live in this life and also go through whatever you're going through, you always need to remind yourself that you need to be stronger than the next person. Being stronger than the next person shows that you are more than what you think you are. Because most of the times we really think that we are not good enough or we are not strong enough just by observing what other people are experiencing in their lives, and also reflecting whatever happens to other people in our lives, which makes us to feel more scared and also afraid to face what we need to be facing. We have to face those challenges, pain and suffering, and also failure. Let me give you an example about myself. When I started writing my books and also publishing my books, my very first attempt when I went about publishing my books, it was a failure. I've explained this in most of my YouTube videos where I was delving into failures and also struggles, where I did share with you that I had to lose some of my work and also the things that I struggled very hard to actually accomplish, which I later failed. You need to be understanding that your first YouTube video will be bad. Your first attempt in anything or on anything, you need to expect failure, because failure won't be an opposite of where you're going. Had I quitted and also had I let go of what I was trying to achieve or the place that I was trying to go to, I would have never been this me today, simply because this me came about understanding what I just shared with you on today's video, which is understanding the pain, the struggles that comes with success. So guys, learn from me, learn from people like myself who went through the pain, went through the struggle, because a struggle is not an opposite of where you're going, but it's simply a part of where you're thinking of going. So as I was hustling my way up, doing what I always wanted to do, I lost almost everything. I had to start over from zero. And I'm starting at this point. Meanwhile, people are looking up to me. Meanwhile, most people had the saying of "I will never make it." They were sabotaging me, sabotaging the route that I was trying to partake, the journey that I was actually beginning, which was going about publishing and so writing books. Was trying to become a published author from the villages, which I'm grateful for, not what I achieved with writing, but because I remained the very same person when I went through pain, when I went through that failure and also struggles. Look where I am today. I'm super proud of myself, and I'm not proud of what I achieved, but I'm proud of the person that I had to become. I had to become more stronger. I had to become more focused and also be more patient with myself and also the things that I'm trying to accomplish. Because had I not focused and also being patient with myself and the things that I was supposed to do and also trying to accomplish, I would have fumbled. I would have quitted a very long time ago. But because I understood that every great winner and also a legend in life had to go through some of what I had to go through, had to encounter similar challenges that I encountered. So if you're watching this video, you are that one person who's avoiding pain and struggling and suffering. Why do you do that to yourself? Why are you trying to do that to the people that look up to you? There's a whole generation that we are representing. You need to understand that you had to go through pain and suffering for you to have the opportunities that you are currently having in life. You are not going to be up there all the time. There will be times and also there will be points in your life whereby you will be down there. The most important thing is not the position that you are in life. The most important thing is remaining the very same person that you were when you were up there. When you face some challenges and also struggles, don't fumble. Don't lose yourself along the journey. Because losing yourself, it means losing everything. With me, I lost everything, but with the kind of mentality that I do have, I was able to bounce back. I was able to regain what I had lost, and I've regained more than what I had. Because of what? Because of my mindset. And mindset is the one that allowed me to be the very same person that I was when I was up there, when everyone was talking about me, when my name was out there, when my name was appearing on Google. And after, when I lost everything, I did not tell everyone that I lost what I lost, because that was not going to help me. What helped me along my journey is that I had to remain the very same person that I was, so for people not to see what I was going through. And not only was I doing that to other people, I was also making and so doing justice for myself, because at the end of the day, I'm the person who introduced what I introduced to people, and I'm the very same person who would have never introduced what I introduced to people. I had to take responsibility of my failures. I had to take accountability of my failures. I did not point fingers and so saying so and so did 1, 2, 3, but I took responsibility of my actions. Some things and also some situations we just find ourselves in, we are not the people who caused those kind of struggles and also challenges and also failures, but we find ourselves inside of a chaos, in the middle of a struggle. But one thing that I want you to understand about struggle and also pain, it will all pass. Whether you're feeling the pain more than the next person, but one thing that you need to know is that it's going to pass. It will not remain there forever. You won't be sabotaged every day of your life, unless if you allow people to sabotage you. What do I mean about this? I mean that there are certain situations that is or are in our control. For instance, you can control how you think about what people think of you, and at the same time you cannot control what people have to say and so think about you. What you can control is how you see yourself, because that's the most important thing. If you cannot control yourself, you cannot control anything outside of yourself. You cannot control the weather. You cannot control the next person. You cannot control what will happen tomorrow. What you can control is your mind. How you think and behave is totally out of your control. You can control your emotions. You can control your mindset. There are ways in which you can go about that, for which I think can gain more of that in my past videos. If you are new into this YouTube channel, you can scroll back on my past videos. You'll learn more about me. Not only will you learn more about me, you will be able to resonate and also reflect with some of the things that I delve into, because the messages that I'm talking about are more powerful than you think. My videos, there was a point in my life where I was going through a lot, and I had to scroll back on my YouTube videos, and I was inspired to come back and do more of what I'm doing. Because not only am I inspiring people, I'm also inspiring myself. I'm an inspiration to other people and so to myself. I also look up to myself because I've done things that I never thought I could do on my own. But here I am today. I'm here to remind you that whatever you're going through, bro, keep going, keep pushing. You will never know what will happen tomorrow. You will never know what will happen next month. You will never know what will happen next year, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. If someone told me 10 years back that I will be filming this kind of videos that I'm filming and also sharing my voice with the world, I would have never believed them, because the kind of reality that I was in a harsh reality. I was at a point where I lost myself. I was just confused on what's happening in the world, and I was also angry at myself because I was not where I wanted to be. But look where I am today. I'm proud of myself, and I need you to also be proud of yourself, because you'll never know what will happen tomorrow. The secret that has been kept for a long time by this universe or God himself is never showing us what will happen tomorrow and so next year. Who knows, you might be the president in the next upcoming 5 years. You might be a billionaire in the next coming 10 years. You will never know. You just have to keep going. You just have to keep pushing, because as soon as you push, you're aiming points to be where you always wanted to be at. So guys, I'm not sure if you did happen to find value in this video, but if you did, please let me know in the comment section on what value you picked up in this video. Let me know how this video resonated with you, and also how this video inspired you in the comment section. With that being said, if you are new to this YouTube channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and press the notification bell so whenever I get to upload, you will be the first one to be notified. So for more life-changing information, there is a book called The Visionary by Duncan, Mnisi, which is more like a testimonial, but that will take you from where you are to where you deserve to be at. With that being said, I'll leave the link to the book or the description box. With that being said, I'll see you guys on our next YouTube video. This is your boy Duncan, Mnisi. I'll see you guys on the next one.